Good morning. Leah Savage here with Poetic Healing. I am dedicating today's poem to my father, Frank Jackson. And I want to just encourage everyone that is listening today, no matter what comes against you, no matter what obstacles you face, no matter what challenges, no matter what mountains surround you that you must climb, cling to the dream that is inside of you. Cling to the dream. There's so much happening in our world right now. It would be easy to lose hope, to lose heart, and to bury our dreams and to just survive. But I want to encourage us today. Let's not settle for surviving, but let's thrive. And there's a dream inside of each one of us, a divinely placed dream, put there by the Creator of our souls. And we must do our part to nurture that dream, to cultivate it, to water it, to speak to it, to speak life over it, to put feet to it, to breathe into it with our very being. So this poem is a poem that is part of a speech that I did years ago. Over 20 years ago. I did this speech on affirmative action, and my dad wanted me to share the speech. It's a little too long for this, but I'm going to share the poem that was at the end of the speech that has stayed with me ever since I did that speech over 20 years ago. And this poem is by Langston Hughes, and it's What Happens to a Dream Deferred. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? You don't want the dream that is inside of you to end up exploding. You want to give that dream voice. You want to give that dream feet. You want to give that dream hands. Don't let your dream be deferred any longer. It takes courage, and I know from personal experience, it takes courage to trust the dream that has been put inside of you, to pursue it, to go after it, to walk towards it, to fulfill it. It takes so much courage to stand against the naysayers who would say, that's too much. You're doing too much. But I would say no. Don't let your dream be deferred. Nurture it, water it, speak to it. Give it voice, give it feet, give it hands, give it all that you have. And ultimately surrender that dream to the Creator, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, for He is the one to bring it to pass. And that dream is just an extension of Him and who He is in your life. I'll leave you with that. Poetic Healing with Leah Savage. You are love.